here I am again, and yeah, my kitchen might be a little bit messy. I don't really care. I haven't cooked in a few days. We had the flu around here. Today I'm going to make, it's not really Monday, but I'm having a meatless meal tonight just because I didn't thaw anything out, and because we had been sick around here, I really don't feel like anything too heavy, and so I'm just going to make like a little Italian thingy that I came up with. And yeah, I'm making some of it from fresh. This is just green onion. I've got 2 big things of green onion and I'm kind of chopping it up. I put some olive oil in the pan. I'm going to try to get as much of this green as I can. Okay, we've got this oil kind of hot now, so I'm going to put a spoonful of garlic in there first. My hands are still wet. Now let's give a couple, 2 spoonfuls there. And, you know, some juices in there too. Go ahead and put the green onion in. Turn the heat down to a medium. I don't want it to cook too soon. Get my handy dandy magic wand, kitchen wand, because you know I am working magic when I'm in the kitchen, or at least trying to. I'm just going to toss them in there, everything. And it is smelling pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to put the mushrooms in. Give them a stir. Still on medium. I'll show you this in a minute. And then I'm going to cover it. You get the lid down here. I'll show it to you first. There. Ain't that looking pretty? Okay, so now I'm just going to put the lid on it, and then I'm going to show you a couple of things. Okay, this pasta I'll be using is, it's made with carrots and tomatoes, so it's kind of red in color. I've decided to use that one this time because it just sounded good. And the sauce I'm using is 4 cheese tomato cream, and it's kind of like a cream of tomato soup color. You can see the spices in there, but that's what I'm going to pour in there after, you know, that is ready. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be also using the Italian blend shredded cheese. There's still some in there because I used half of it for another recipe. And that's all I really need is about a cup's worth. So, alright, just poured the sauce in. And of course, you know, in the jar there's like half of it still has a lot of sauce in there. You want to get all that. And since it's creamy, I put some milk in here and I'm shaking it up. And I only put about 1/3 of a jar, well, about half a jar of milk. You know, that's going to be half a jar when it's all shook up. And let me pour that in there. Because I want it to be creamy. And you know what I do with the jar? I wash it. Because that is an Atlas jar. I can reuse it for all kinds of storage. I can reuse it in canning if it's in good shape and there's like no chips or anything in it. Okay, so now you can see how creamy that looks. Let's see if I got this at a pretty good angle for you. I think so. Now this is about a cup of the Italian cheese. I'm putting all of that in there. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to put it on low and let it simmer until I have the pasta ready. And then I'll just toss the pasta in with this. But I'll cover it and simmer it. Now, if you want, you can put more cheese over top of it, you know, right before serving or whatever you like. I did, while the camera was off, I probably should have turned it on. But yeah, I just put like a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper. I put in maybe about 1.5 teaspoons worth of Italian seasoning. And the Italian seasoning is basil and oregano Since I used fresh garlic, I didn't use any, and there's fresh onion in here, the green onion. I didn't use any powdered onion powder or garlic powder. Just those things, and just a little pinch of marjoram, just the tiniest pinch, actually. Ah, I wonder who that could be. But it's Nancy. Okay, there's my sauce simmering. I'm going to start the pasta now. And yes, on the phone, that was Nancy's. Hi, Nancy! Yes, she's got more mangoes. I can't wait to see what she does next with the mangoes. So, she's really inspired me. As a matter of fact, I even bought a couple of mangoes. And they're in my refrigerator. But I'm just going to eat one of them for sure. And she told me I should try the shake with the other one. And I may do that. But, you know, right now, you know, we're kind of behind because I was sick and she works a lot. So we're just doing this video today. There's the pasta cooking. And I just wanted to show you, look at that nice red color. You know, I love this. There's the tricolor pasta. I buy that a lot for this particular dish. But when I saw this, I liked the look of it. And I decided to go with this today. But I just wanted to show you that. I've got it boiling. And the sauce is in the pan, simmering slowly. And then when this is done, I'll drain it off. I'll throw it in the sauce and cover it. And just leave it simmer for a few minutes until it soaks up some of the juices. And that's when you can add more cheese if you like. So, I'll show you the finished product when it's done. Okay, hoping you can see this okay. But I just drained the pasta and it's still al dente, a little bit more than al dente actually. And I'm just going to pour that in there. I only used about 2/3 of the box. And that's probably more than enough. And because it is so red, I probably will simmer and melt a little more mozzarella or provolone. Or I like to buy the Italian mix. And I probably will because, I mean, it's pretty, I don't know. It looks pretty good, really. The mushrooms in there and the tomatoes. Show you what it looks like. Yes, isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like to probably put some cheese on there, I think. Actually, it probably could have used a little bit more green in there, maybe some parsley, but I'm a lot about color. But it looks really good. It really smells terrific, and I bet it tastes even better. And even though it could simmer a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and take a bite and let you know what I think. Take my handy dandy. You know, I need to change hands though, because I'm trying to do this with the wrong hand. Let's try this. It's really good. This is definitely something that, you know, for a quick meal, it doesn't take really long to make this. It's really good, you know, and it's what you know, usually can just get at the store readily. And instead of just, you know, throwing some hamburger in a skillet and then sauce and spaghetti, you know, make a meal, make it nice, make it fun. Anyway, have fun in your kitchen. Get crazy with food. Get crazy in the kitchen, and happy eating, everybody.